played till late last night. I hope you're not too tired.
Negotiator on site. Pete, negotiator on site.
No, stop. I can't leave her. Please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person? Don't let that thing here! Get away from my child!
That piece of crap is jumping to the top any second. I don't give a shit. My men are ready to step in. Just give the order.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Have you tried its deactivation codes?
The first thing we tried.
Do you know its name?
Listen, saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it. Units hold positions. The negotiators going in. Stay sharp. I want everybody ready to go at any second. repeat. Men down. Requesting immediate evac. Waiting for. We should take down this asshole. What the fuck are you doing? You gotta talk to him or what?
Stay back! Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you! Go!
Hi, Daniel. My name is Connor.
How do you know my name?
I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this. I'm an android, just like you. I know how you're feeling.
What difference does it make if you're an android? You're on their side! You can't understand how I'm feeling! Are you armed?
No, I don't have a gun.
You're lying! I know you have a gun!
I'm telling you the truth, Daniel. I came here unarmed. I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me! I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no!
They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
I thought I was part of the family. I thought I mattered. But I was just their toy. Something to throw away when you're done with it.
Listen, I know it's not your fault. These emotions you're feeling are just errors in your software.
No, it's not my fault. I never wanted this. I loved them, you know? But I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around. I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
I don't think they'd listen to me. You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine.
I want everyone to leave! And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go. And I promise you won't be hurt.
I don't want to die.
You took human lives. Nothing can stop them from destroying you now. Taking one more life won't do you any good.
I've spent my life taking orders. Now it's my turn to decide.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different
dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
200 languages and dialects. And handles the kids' whole elementary school up to...
Good afternoon.
Can I help?
Yes, we're looking for
Honey, it looks amazing. This is exactly what we need.
a very basic model. How much did you say it costs?
Around the house. At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range.
I can
at
show you that
$7,999 with a 48 months interest-free credit. And it comes with a 2-year
Absolutely
warranty.
all the work around the house.
Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs.
We'll take it.
An excellent choice. If you'll just follow me, we'll process the order. How much is it? The NBA is slightly more expensive, but it has many of the functions. Come along.
And we're good. Yeah, right back here.
There it is. It was a bit difficult getting it back in working order. It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara. Would you like to go home now?
Yes, Rose. Yes, I think that's enough.
Here. Let me help you.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Sorry to bother you. I just really need some money.
Can I get a hot dog?
These are supposed to be in Bay 7.
Sure, sounds good.
We built these androids to be our slaves, but the slaves are becoming the master. We can no longer live without them. They're in our homes, our schools, our factories. They take our jobs. They mind our children. They care for our old. Why do you look at me so, demon? I know who you are. I can see through you. You are the one by whom the evil will come. You are the one who will destroy Detroit. We can no longer live without these slaves obeying our every selfish desire. We prefer to live with machines with our own kind.
Identification verified. Here is your order number 847. That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Payment confirmed.
Transaction complete.
the fuck you going, Tin Can?
Faster!
Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
You ain't going anywhere. We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up.
Yeah, waste it.
Do it!
All right. It's enough. Leave it alone.
Let us teach this bastard a lesson.
You damage it, I'm gonna have to find you.
I'm gonna take your job next.
See how you like it. Okay. Let's go. Run along.
Androids are stealing our jobs. Yeah! We got families to feed, and these androids are taking our place.
Yeah!
Ban the androids! Machines, ladies and gentlemen, are not... to serve us.
Yeah!
Not to replace us. 35% unemployment, millions out.
That all androids must run in the designated section.
You coming? You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the brat gone now? Alice! Alice! Oh, there you are. That's Alice. You look after her. Homework, bath, all that crap. Got it?
Yes, Todd.
Get started down here, then you do upstairs. Maybe. Depends on what you need. Yeah, I can get that. Yeah. I'll bring it tomorrow. Yeah, same place. You know where. Right. TV on. Kara!
Yes, Todd?
Bring me a cold beer!
Right away.
What are you looking at? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here!
I'll get back to work. Aren't you going to school today? like playing out here?
Mess around with my stuff. It makes me nervous.
I'm sorry, Todd.
You just stay the fuck out of my business. Unless you want to piss me off. You want to piss me off?
No, Todd.
Alice! You better stop that right now!
Why is she always pushing me? Always pushing.
I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me.
That's a pretty toy. What's its name?
And now...
Another 225,000.
just want to tidy up your room a little. I only need 2 minutes. Is that okay, Alice? Alice in Wonderland. Of course. I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again. You should tell me about yourself. What you like to do, where you like to go, your favorite foods. That would really help me. What about your mother? Will she be home soon? Your father said you chose my name. Kara. It's nice. How did you choose it?
What are you doing?
I'm playing.
You're playing. I know what you're thinking. You think your dad's a lowlife? Huh? Fucking loser? Can't get a job, take care of his family? Don't you think I tried to make things work? But whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up! I know what you think of me. You hate me. You hate me, don't you? Say it! You hate me! God. What am I doing? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
It's the battery. The controller is at 1 and the phones is at 2. Dang. Oh, that's like the joint from the Game of Thrones at times like shit or something.
Yeah, that's why this is where the viceroy is, where he told him to go. And he was like, right, you lost one because you didn't move.
What is worse? Okay. Stink.
Yeah, no, he was like, look at stuff. But this is the place his father told him to go. He was like, it's beneath you. You heard that? He said the problem is people live too long these days.
Oh shit.
He said every year the rate of death gets further from the birth rate, meaning you
People
live
longer than.
And that's the problem.
Why do you let her die so fast?
But my thing
like I'm
dude.
dude.
Wait, hold on. Because you gotta think about it this way. This is back before Jesus' time. And in like the 1800s, way after Jesus, the death rate was like 40 years old. So what is it now? Like 20, 30. But that's too late. You realize what he's saying, right?
You want us to be dead by like
12.
Whoa! Wait, dude, I still got a whole other half of my life to live. No, apparently not.
You were a grown man at 10.
No, I'm still a boy. Okay? Like, you want me to grow, you want me to die.
You become a boy.
No, you don't even want me to grow up, that's the thing.
You become a boy at 3 and start being able to work at 3.
You don't want me to grow up.
You a man at 10.
Oh, yeah. You want me to be a man ASAP. Like, you're insane. Oh, this man got a white tiger on the floor? Oh, this man is rich. Wait, that bird is AI too, fam? Wow. They just def anything, bro. Everything AI.
Smell his fingers. Get a living. I think I smell it. Messed up. What is that? Sick.
It's like pizza rolls and where else?
Are you gonna snow here too?
Yeah, well, at least until you're. Oh, wait. Yeah. I'll take it back.
Daddy put you to sleep so I can put I got you.
I got you. Alright. Come on, dude. We gotta go get Carl or something like that. Yeah, I know. I know, but we gotta go get Carl. But then let's make sure we're not... I wish I would have did this the first time and followed the flow chart. Alright, we activated the birds. So now we got 2 other things that we could try to make it different. Let's see if we could do it. You two, audience, wait, is there anybody else is watching? Oh, you two for the one person is watching it. Arigato gozaimasu. Ajobu? Are you okay?
Oh, you got another one.
Oh, konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Dozo yoroshiku. other anime guy that's Sayonara.
He said, I don't know what you're saying.
Down there. Let's see. Oh, the TV. Let's read. I always like to read these things around here. I'm gonna find these people. I'm gonna message them. Just make this into a movie. I will watch this. Hell, make it a Tubi movie. I don't care.
Maybe you gotta think about it.
This will be so good as an actual movie.
Where did they get their inspiration
Where this
from?
idea from? Yeah, I don't know.
Because it could, they could like, because it's probably a Black Mirror. They
It
can't,
does.
But they can't then because
Yeah.
they'll get sued. You know what I mean? So.
Cause when I'm like, dude, this joint, I thought this was a movie, but
How much was this? Wanna lay on my muscle?
the North Pole, why Russia wants it.
It went away like that. Okay. But you're late. I'm gonna finish my book. I'll take this off.
Yo, he got a whole giraffe in his house. Like, this man. He got it. Stop it.
And you know, him coming here, I'm sorry you're watching it.
Oh no, you're okay.
But him coming here just proves his father right, that he trusts him more to lead him. Because he sent him here because I'm trying to think of an equivalent of what this is like sending him to. This is like
I just say I'm listening
remember how
to
when
you,
the
bro.
nun they sent the nun, they sent her to that Vatican to go do that. That's like sending a priest to go do that research.
Oh.
It's something like that. Does so much more that to do that is like a slap in the face to all he does and all he wants. Right. So them doing this is something they send their assistants to do. But his dad did this for a reason. And
But he's doing it.
Doing it. He don't feel it beneath him because it's for his people.
That's what makes him even.
Exactly.
You're just making it worse.
Exactly, and you gotta think about it. To be completely honest, I was thinking when I watched the church, and I always think, why does Jesus pick the disciples he picks? Because you gotta think about it. Like him, like when he healed Mary and told her not to tell, Nicodemus was like, he's doing miracles and doesn't want credit.
Yeah.
And then think about it, Shmuel. He's so high up, so pious. But remember when he told Nicodemus he was going over his head? And he was like, really, Shmuel? He was like, are you doing this for, the good of God's word, or are you doing it for recognition? That's how people in general are like that. We love to hear good job. So a lot of the disciples, like, they proved that that's not what it's about for them. Like, for example, even Peter Simon. Remember, he picked him, and you're probably thinking, like, when he picked him, he was sitting, he was working on Shabbat and doing that, but he was being loyal. Because he could have easily not been worried about being. You remember why he was doing that fishing when Jesus came that morning?
Yeah,
because no, all he had to do was give up his friends, the ones who Dominus hired him to spy on fellow fishermen. That's what he told him to do. He would forgive him and Andrew's debt completely if you just tell me who's fishing on Shabbat so I can have them arrested. And he refused to do that. he was going to go to jail and possibly get murdered in there because he refused to snitch on his fellow fishermen. So we've seen him sinning and everything, but like the pastor said today at church, it's what's in your heart matters most. That's what he quoted the scripture, but what's in your heart, whether it's good or bad. He was like, you look at people, it's funny he said that, because he was like, people, it's funny because I had that conversation with Honey too before I left, and he was like, people look at the outside, the clothes you're wearing, the piercings, how you dress, how you, he said, God said, Jesus said, what's in your heart is the most important, which is why Jesus associated with sinners. Because everybody's a sinner. That's how you choose. You know how people always be like, you know, like, be mindful of the company you keep because but then they say stuff like love the sinner, not the sin. And then you probably think like, the one do I choose? How do I know when to be nice to a sinner and actually like walk away before they cross?
Yeah.
It's their heart. It's in their heart. Like, for example, Honey. If her only sin, now I'm not saying her only sin, but if loving a woman is the sin that's defining her, then that's not enough to shun her.
Oh.
But if she was a terribly bad person, she beat her child, that's what's in your heart matters. That's what you look at. Like, there are other characteristics. Like, if their heart is pure, then why are you, like, that's all that matters. God would pick them. So I do too. That's how I look at it now. If God would pick them, I do too. He didn't hurt.
Hmm?
He didn't hurt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I figure that's why he, I don't.
You're one viewer.
Yeah, it's a lot goes on.
Oh yeah, we're very complicated. No, technically we're actually not. We're very simple.
Yeah.
Everybody else is complicated. Well, yeah, because my name is That's the second reference today that I've seen about that song. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That really is a good song. I was like, well, I just tend to just think about the lyrics. Like, what is he trying to tell me with that song? Because literally this morning when I was scrolling on Facebook, my one friend from Darlene, Avril Lavigne just had a concert like a week ago. I wish I could have went. But that's why I never brought it up. Because even Annie went, my friend who's blind, who just had a baby. Yeah, her baby's only 2 weeks older than him. She went, her and her husband, her son. But my other friend, she went and she was talking to her daughter, and her daughter was like, I don't even know that. And she was like, yes, I do. And started singing that song. And then she was like, the reason why she posted
Is it Adam Levine?
Avril Lavigne.
Avril
The one who
Lavigne.
sings girlfriend, hey, you.
You, I don't want you.
That one.
I think you should get it. You should get a new.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But she also sang that song. Why do you have to go and make things so
Complicated. My bad. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that song.
Yes. So this morning I seen a status, and I seen it literally 4 minutes. I was the first one to like it. So yeah, weird. And it was this morning, and my friend was saying, talking to my daughter about Avril Lavigne, and her daughter says, I don't know any Avril Lavigne songs, and my friend's dad was like, yeah, me neither. And then my friend was like to her daughter, yeah, you do. You know that song, and then started singing it. Why you have to go and make things so complicated? And then she said, her dad said, got me good, and then finished the lyric. She was cracking up. Then her daughter was like, oh yeah, I know that song. So, point is, he's trying to tell me something about that song, but that song actually goes hand in hand with the priest was saying that, like, for example, we mentioned the Pharisees. Pharisees were so big on, like, the cleanliness, washing their hands.
Yeah, I heard that part.
At
Yeah.
one point, they asked Jesus, like, why aren't you, because he was like, yeah, washing your hands is important. It's not the most important. Like, so as Christians, that's our job. To look at, yes, there's a lot of important things, but at this moment, is it the most important? Oh my gosh, and then Tara just sent me something. She was trying to remember this scripture and she couldn't remember it, so she just sent it to me not that long ago, and it says, to everything there is a season, and to in every time there's a purpose under the heaven. There's a time to be born, there's a time to die. There's a time to plant, and there's a time to pluck what is planted. There's a time to kill, there's a time to heal. There's a time to break down, there's a time to build up. There's a time to weep, there's a time to laugh. There's a time to mourn, there's a time to dance. There's a time to cast stones, there's a time to gather stones. There's a time to embrace, but then there's a time to refrain from embracing. There's a time to get, and there's a time to lose. There's a time to keep, there's a time to cast away. There's a time to rend, and there's a time to sow. There's a time to keep silent, and there's a time to speak. There's also a time to love, and there's a time to hate. There's a time of war, and there's a time of peace. So God said, it just depends on when and how you do
Oh, it's a situational
thing.
thing.
Yes. For example, I was just talking about sinners. So if you meet somebody and their heart is literally evil, then that's the time to hate. You get what I mean?
Wait, you said if you meet somebody that's full of hate, that's when it's time. Wait, that's when it's okay for you to.
No,
Wait, okay, please.
For example, it says there's a time to love and there's a time to hate.
Yeah.
And you think you don't hate, but anybody who's against God is a sinner, and we're all sinners. But it's different. Like how me and Taj were talking about yoga, and when we were like, oh, I get that. I completely understand. Yoga is a sin, but I'm gonna still do it. I don't care. That's a problem. It's different when they don't know what they're doing, but when you
it's like, yeah, I don't care.
That's when you're like, no, I can't do that. Because
now, usually nowadays I'll be like, fuck, and I'm like, okay.
You're like, exactly.
Fuck, yeah.
But when there's people, that's the time, like, you're not supposed to hate your fellow brother, but if somebody, they're not your brother. They're not a fellow lover of Christ. So there is a time to hate. Like, you also should hate the enemy, hate the devil. So, he's saying there literally is a time for everything. There's a time to embrace, there's a time to refrain from it.
I still think it's crazy that he was an angel. He was one of God's favorites.
Yeah, but he thought he knew better.
Yeah,
what I need you to do. And he was like, nah, I think we should do this. Right.
I mean, but no, never mind. No.
Don't do that.
No, it's not that. It's more or less Sorry, no. It's me thinking about Lucifer. I know it's a show, but it's more like. I guess in his standpoint, he just thought that. Why couldn't you just thought about my idea?
Did everything you do work out perfectly?
No.
Couldn't stand him after a while.
Yeah, and then when he came back, they was still at odds because he had
to leave anyway because he didn't listen.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know what's best because only God does. That's my point.
It's just hearing sometimes is like he was just trying to tell God something and he just wasn't listening to him.
Nothing you have to tell. That's my point.
Or at least he was trying to try it like
God
that.
Doesn't, but God
I know.
not need. That's my point.
I know he doesn't need a suggestion. He
created suggestions.
Yeah, so
You know what I mean? Like he don't need one. It's like how I say all the time. God's seen this movie over and over again, so to the point that he can tell you what's gonna happen next.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you trying to tell him what you think is best when he knows what's gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Like it's literally no point. Like
he's like, you got your own kingdom, man. Just staying up here.
You can run. You can if you want to question me.
So who was running it down there before? Nobody. Oh, it was just so he made it just for him.
Because he invited questioning. He was like, he was like, oh, so you want to be the leader? You think you can do a better job than me? Okay, you can lead your own place. Fine. And you run it how you want it. But you know what? Even that, he knew how it was going to happen. God knew he was going to have to cast out Lucifer before he cast out Lucifer. He knew God. He knew when he was about to say what he was going to say.
So wait, is that Lucifer the same one from like the Greek mythology one? Like Thor and all that?
I think so. I think there
I mean,
is
he has
only one
horns
God.
too,
I
so
think there is only one God. I think that every person, we all worship the same God, we just go about it differently.
yeah, I think Thor's dad was probably God, but their version of God.
No,
Not
there
like,
is one version
no,
of
I'm
God.
like he probably.
No, I think
Oh, you mean
if he was an earthly person, he wasn't God.
no?
God's not an earthly being.
No, he is. Yeah.
Does he have a face?
No, you said no.
Does he? If he had a face, he ain't God. God does not have a face. Even when he wrestled Jacob and broke his hip, he did not see his face. God has no face. There, he is not a being. So if you ever see their face, they are not God. The only the only part of God you can see is Jesus, his son, because he is only part God, and his mother is where he gets his face from. He gets it from the human head,
Yeah.
not the biblical head. So that's the only.
Well, yeah, because he wouldn't have a face probably then.
Right. So that's my point.
Okay. He's down. That's why he jumped when I chuckled. Oh, yeah, it's 11. It's 11. Yeah, right there in the back.
He said the reason why he said the birth people is living longer is a problem because they keep reproducing like a sport. And basically, if you die young, you don't have time to have that many kids, which is true.
Yeah.
Or you die before you have a chance.
You wait now or wait a little longer? Okay.
He is different. You gotta put him down right away.
Hey, it kept beeping. Was it because I was too far away?
Yes, it did that when I
But
was.
I'm only back there.
It doesn't work. I told you. Just like my phone can
Cell
disconnect.
phone got more better.
No, if you leave your phone here and put your pod in, when you go all the way in that room, it disconnects.
Really?
If you leave it up here.
Because of the wiring in here? It's not like I'm down there. I still connect to our Wi-Fi when I'm 2 houses down. It's weak, but
like a Faraday cage by accident.
I mean, isn't that what that Lovely Bones dude built? Wasn't that what that was?
No, that was a blind cage. Faraday cages.
I've heard it before in Lost.
You heard that?
And I heard it in One Piece too. Oh. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Criminal Minds.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. That box, that cigar box, the Faraday cage. Remember that?
Oh yeah, they put it. Yeah, that's where.
It's something
Yeah.
that blocks out signals.
Yeah.
And I want to
it traps.
GPS trackers.
Yeah, cause the one guy on One Piece had it. It was his power. He made a Faraday cage over the whole fucking city.
Yep.
You couldn't escape. None of that. Doflamingo. That was a very good one. Very good villain. But yes, Faraday cage. I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to go over there.
You good.
No.
So he went to the, so that's a person. He runs this smelly city. And he's telling him that basically, he's the one who was saying that people live too long. I was going to ask if there was enough to fry that.
Yeah, I bought two more, not two more 24 ones. I have it. But it was 2 for $6, so I got it.
You had cash?
No.
I had to get Mariah to a doctor's appointment and you just spent the bus money.
I'll get the money. I'll get the money. I'll get the money.
About the 5th?
Yes, I'll get the money. And in fact, I'll
Oh, I'm still telling you about this too, but anywho, so the guy who was saying that people live too long, the reason why he's saying that is because he said they keep reproducing. And he was like, Moses was like, that's a problem, that's free labor. He was like, yeah, but when they all hate me and if there's too many of them, they basically will overturn me. So he was like, I need more troops to protect me or I'll start thinning out the herd. Moses was like, if you start killing them for no reason, then they will attack you. He was like, fine, to get me more troops. He was like, how about we just go talk to them? He was like, what is that going to do? He was like, if you look at them, when you talk, he's just such a good leader. He's not even a leader. Being a leader, this is what I mean. Like, you know how people say, like, I was born to be all leaders are. Most of these leaders, like Trump, they just happen to they were rich, happened to get thrust in the seat of, they're not leaders. He wasn't meant to be a leader. Real leaders are born to be leaders. They're meant to be leaders. Moses was born to be a leader. He don't even want you. That's what even makes him more. Think about Jack on Lost. What he kept saying, I'm not the leader. I don't want to lead y'all.
Oh,
but
yeah, he did say that.
That's what makes me nervous, though, because I want to be a leader so much that I think that I'm not going to.
Say that again?
I want to be a leader so much that I think that I won't.
Oh yeah,
because the people who don't want it are the ones who
want to be, but
yeah. Right.
No, but it's different because most of them that do, there are leaders. They're somewhat, off at some point, But you're different. You could actually be the leader that people.
I mean, I don't want to be the president at all.
No, I'm saying, but not people like, people usually pick a leader that's not a leader, like you said, to be a leader, but you're actually a leader who can be a leader.
Yeah, but that's my point. But I don't even want, my thing is, it's about God. I'm talking about God picking a leader. And God doesn't pick the leaders who want to be leaders. That's my point. I want to be picked by God. Screw all the other people. I was going to reach for my drink and I forgot what it was. You took a sip?
Yeah, I feel it, but I didn't drink any. I mean, I didn't drink this. I'm confused why I don't remember why it's wet. Kind, comply, salute, and cheers to the King of the universe.
No, it was orange. It was juice. I think you just left it there.
No, I didn't drink it when I poured anything in here.
The last time
yeah, I had, yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. When I noticed
You
yours.
wipe your lips.
Yeah.
Because it would definitely juice. I'm gonna let you play with that dust.
It's so cute. Always funny. And I'll never stop. I mean,
He got a
like,
point.
if you going to discipline
This is why God picked him.
if you going to discipline the guy, then at least do something he gonna actually feel it.
A mosquito just fell, and it was very close to your drink. And I thought, well, it's probably next to it. Just be careful. They're all by this.
I don't see it. He probably right.
Give him those citronella.
Oh my goodness.
Not over there. Bring it here. I'm gonna figure out where to put it over here. Yeah.
Be like right here. So someone would go like this.
Yes, like that.
Perfect.
Make sure it's not gonna fall.
There it is. Yep.
And
As long as the door isn't open.
you gotta make sure enough of the stick is still sticking out. Yes, because if it's too close, when it gets down to there, it'll burn that wood.
These things right now. At least right now.
I know.
But yes, at least right now. Yeah, I think I'm pretty too.
But he is so smart because if you're gonna punish somebody, you gotta do something that's going to get to them to make them want to change.
Yeah, that's like
if you start if a punishment was like taking away or doing something to them that didn't affect them, then it's not a punishment. You're not gonna keep doing it. That's what I'm saying. That's why he was such a troublemaker because the punishment doesn't affect him. Make a punishment that affects him, and then he'll stop being a troublemaker.
Yeah, like when I got in trouble, I got my game taken away. Why? Because that's what
that hurts.
That hurts.
That's
so,
what
yeah, you can't.
Away.
Yeah, you got to hit her where it hurts.
Where it hurts. Like,
and if she's not a typical kid, it'd be like, all right, take this right fine.
No, it's like, what can we take away from that? You know, I know it sounds bad as a parent, but we gotta laugh at it because they're used to the very.
But you gotta think about it. We weren't like the.
No, but and it's a good thing though.
We weren't like the actual.
I'm not
I
upset
know.
about it because
I am because I shouldn't
book,
let it happen.
No, because this book says that they still had everything they needed. That's what I realized.
They did. Yeah.
Because look at what did Jesus. Where does he live when he chose? What's his address on?
Oh,
it's wherever he lays his head because
I don't think God don't got no heavenly number, so I was trying to think of a number, but
he walks all over the place. That's like
yeah, but like his address is
7 Heaven Lane. Like,
yeah, there you go. There we go. I'm like, I can't say that's the devil's address, so I could say that. So I'm like, I don't know, he got a biblical number or something I could say where he lives at. 7 Lane or place or whatever. Circle. Oh, what's another circle place? And then there's a boulevard or some shit. Or yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's great.
The wedding of Cana.
Oh, Cain is a biblical name?
This is the Bible.
Oh, so that's why they named Canaan of like that, from Howard, right? What is his name, Canaan? Yeah.
Yeah, Cana, that's where the wedding was, where he turned water to wine.
That's what I thought it was. No, but we know him too.
Yep, I looked him up.
He looks like, remember the guy from Iron Man 2 who was an actor? on the movie. Remember, he was a fake terrorist or something.
They just say his name was none. That's him, right?
That's him. I think that's the guy from Iron Man who played the fake act.
See, there you go. You get loud when you get fast. Oh shoot. Oh no, we got. He is. But no, we gotta watch it.
What is
God's
it?
telling me.
Watch what?
You don't know why I said Schindler's List. He's in it.
He's in that too with Liam Neeson.
Look at the Google because when we were just talking about it,
I still forget that he's in that movie.
and I was like, why did God save the world then? Because Schindler's List. Schindler.
Yeah, we gotta watch
Oscar
that.
Schindler. He had a change of heart.
It's not on anything, is it? I'll look it up.
No, I'm already got it. Nope.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's ever been on anything. Is this even on something on 5?
Oh, yes, it was on something.
What?
It had to be. When we were in high school, because we watched it in school.
Oh, but it wasn't on like a DVD when we were going to stream
No,
it?
it was on, Netflix. But it's not.
It's on Prime?
It's on nothing.
You can't even buy it?
Well, yeah, you can buy it, but...
I'm surprised this nigga's like, yo, where is Marcus at? He's been cleaning this fucking art room for the past 30 minutes.
Well, I'm sorry, because I got you in a biblical discussion.
No, I don't, man. I care about that. It's definitely not
Do
important.
you know Schindler's List was a
Care for that.
7-time Oscar winner? It won 7 Oscars. 7.
Oh, that's biblical. Yeah.
He's telling me.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
He's telling me to watch it.
All right. We'll pull it up. I haven't seen that movie. I don't remember it through and through. I remember he was a guy who was with the Nazi people. And I remember the girl with the little red coat. Yeah.
Kid and you joked about it.
Yeah. So now I'll appreciate because I'm 31.
One of the main people in the military, and it was his job to make the list. Send the Jews to the concentration camps where they died, or to actually send them to a work camp. And he used to do it with no thought. He used to literally be like, just, if you're overage, you're no good, so just kill him. You know, he didn't, until I forgot what happened, but he had a change of heart. And he literally just made a list and freed everybody on it instead of sending them anywhere.
Yes, yeah, to see. I don't know.
It was literally Oscar. He had a change of heart.
It's crazy that's Liam Neeson, though.
I know. It's funny.
No, it is because I seen the Taken stuff before.
You know what?
So then the thing like, that thing was.
Completely honest, until you just said right now, that's Liam Neeson. I didn't even know that was Liam Neeson. I've seen it 3 times.
The one
we watched it every year in school, but we never got to finish it. But I seen it on my own. I watched it.
Didn't we see it together? Yes, that's when I found out it was Liam Neeson.
And I was like, and you said that, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's him. But I forgot, I wasn't paying attention because I was paying attention to the story.
Yeah.
Because it's good. See, this is what I mean, though. I've always been into history. Think about it. History, and that's why God was reading.
That's what I like best in school too, was history.
It's so interesting to me. That's why I love the Bible. Do you know why? That's really what
history is fun.
God. I love God. But it's learning the history about people.
It's honestly one of the easiest classes to do.
To be honest, I really want to know how we went from just Adam and Eve, they made Cain and Abel, and then, obviously one of them had Abraham, somehow Abraham had 100 kids, which started our world. But then what the hell happened that the Hebrews were enslaved for 400 years by Egypt?
Yes, I want to know too what happened between
I
chosen now.
Everything that happened from when God,
but before he died,
Satan, when he started making the world.
I want to know before Jesus came here. Oh,
that's why I'm reading the beginning.
Yeah.
That's everything in the Old Testament.
But I want him to make it into a thing too. I know. I'm sorry, because reading you just imagine what you can.
I tell you and I give you.
That's honestly what it is. I picture stuff, and then now I'm like, now I want it into a movie because I see stuff in my head, and it's like, well.
But you can do that.
Yeah, I could do that. I could.
Reading it. That's why I do it.
I could try to draw it out.
It takes longer. I know it's annoying.
I could draw it out with the way you tell me, but it's like you said, it's longer.
And it's video on the Christian publishing.
Yeah, and I told you I follow this comic, Bible comic. Telling you, it looks just like the X-Men stuff, but it's Jesus instead. Like but it's not like, you know.
Nah, I know.
It's like, yeah. It's very well drawn. It's very good.
It's so interesting. Our history, Jesus' history, the world's history. Look at the smoke coming through the light. That's funny.
Nah, I would love to make a Japanese manga. I mean, Japanese manga. I meant to say a biblical manga. But how is that? I don't, because you can't make it blasphemy like in that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you said it. Yeah, because I was in.
Yeah, you weren't there yet.
No. I just need more, read more, or you read more of the Bible and then tell me. So then I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. A biblical manga, but it's not blasphemy, because I know you gotta attend. I don't want to. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to tweak it too much just to make sure I get the people engaged enough to want to read it still and buy it. But
no, we'll pray on it.
It's more or less I still want to do it the way what God would intend it to be, like the Book of Eli type stuff. Not exactly, because I'm not nowhere near something like that, but where he would be okay with it. Be like, I give him a draft and basically give him a draft and like, God, is this cool? And I'm like, all right.
That's what he does.
That's what I'm. Now I feel that because but what he does is some stuff he says is modern, is because it's like I got this type. So I'm pretty sure they didn't say that. I'm pretty sure they did, but not like that, like how we say it now.
Could have, to be
well, yeah, you're right. I don't know how they talked back then,
because
Hebrew or not. Like
right.
I don't know.
No, you're right. Most people talked more, because like Tosh said, Shakespeare time was after this, so we can't understand Shakespeare. No. So we know these people had to probably speak like crazy. You know what I mean?
No, it's a lot of words for a little something, for a little conversation.
My point is, like, there may have been some rebels though who did say some of this stuff, like, you know what I mean, that didn't like follow the times.
Yeah. He is. Wow. I'm saying it because you did it to the wrong one.
And you already had started one, and I was fucked it up. There we go.
Okay, that's usually me. I usually do that. Yep. Fuck, I didn't know you started it. Yeah, I'm telling you, I could do that.
We can. We gotta read.
But I still want to get in kind of with Kathy Joe's husband for the thing, because I really.
But that's just. That could just be your job, and this can be like until you get it all. Like, you have to have another job to support this. You know what I mean?
Obviously,
So, like, we can't just do this, because we need something else. So you have to do something else for now.
I still want to do our elevator thing. It's not top priority over the biblical. I mean, it was before I start, but
I know.
But yeah, because I still got. I never forgot. I may not be physically doing it, but I always constantly think about it.
So right now, I never forgot either.
That's why I still got a couple of scenes in it that I'm going to keep. I just need to. Yeah, but yeah, the biblical one. Because it pops up on because obviously I follow him, or whoever it is, I forgot, but yeah, like I see it and it's like, it's good. It's good, and I would love, but I like to draw it manga style, not American ways. I don't want to do it. I mean, I could.
On that prayer thing.
Probably be easier if I did it that way.
Remember? I don't want to show you.
Oh, your prayer wall?
Not that wall, but remember on the Catholic website there was a prayer wall.
War
You got
zone.
people pray for you.
Yes.
Can I tell you that? Yeah.
No, I have to smoke going in. It's fine. I'd rather smoke than a fucking bug. Oh, you talking about that tiny shit that's been flying over here? Yeah, he might have been flew in here. To be honest, he might have. Because this is orange. It's orange juice and vodka. Not the vodka part. That doesn't mean anything. It's the orange juice is what I'm saying. Because it's sweet. Well, it's orange juice, pineapple, and mango. Oh, a ripe mango or a ripe peach would be so good right now. Ooh, or some cold grapes. Very cold and wet grapes. And I know how that sounds. I like cold, wet grapes. I do. Yeah, I'm telling you, something about when you get some grapes, you rinse them off under some cold, cold water, and pop them right in your mouth. Oh, man, it's so good. I don't care. I don't. And because it just, I know it's going to sound when it just burst open. The grape juice just burst open, and it's cold because it's from the water that you rinsed it off from. Man, you know, it's like it's euphoria to me. It is. No Zendaya though, because I want Tom Holland come to America and beat my ass.
I'm nervous. Stuff like that, I won't be able to watch it.
What, Euphoria? Oh yeah, that's about as devil as it gets.
That's what I'm
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because you're where you're at, where you feel it really hurts to. You really can't
Yeah,
now.
me and Todd talking, I didn't tell you that. Deadpool did a lot that bothered me.
I know you said it
I did
with
tell
the
you that the
Marvel Jesus and stuff like that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, remember I told you when he.
No, I know, but I didn't. I know, but I'm pretty sure he don't mean like.
It doesn't matter. You said that. It's black.
Yeah.
You didn't even say that. Like even like I.
Even basketball Jesus stuff like that.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. You calling yourself Jesus of anything?
Well, I mean, I never called myself.
Anybody.
Well, I say Jesus, but that's no more or less.
That's still Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I don't never say like Mom Jesus. I just like saying Jesus in a different language.
Yeah, but you know, if you're not praying, that's.
Yeah, it's black. Yeah. I mean, I haven't done that in years. That's like when Darren was with us. Not like he's dead, but like I mean, like when he was, hanging out with us. It was like a Jesus thing because it was just funny. But yeah, that was still blasphemy too because I shouldn't have made fun of something like that because of how it sound. The fuck is Carl, bro? Thought this nigga was in this fucking room. I forgot. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, this is what it was. 47%. 27, 49. Can I see the trophies I do have?
That's mine for May 9th, the anonymous one. That was my number one prayer for the longest. I've been praying for you for that for a while. You're like sick.
I know. When you said earlier, it's more to it than just going to church. What do you?
Oh, that's what he was saying.
What do you?
Yeah,
I
right.
wanted to.
And I looked over and he was falling asleep.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean he was talking about you, but he was talking about like what you were doing.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't realize it was dying.
I do.
So he was just saying, like, that's what me and Tashka, that's what she said. She was like, he was like spitting fire. Like, she really loved what the priest talked about. Like, he was very good. Like, he was really it went off of his reading that he is not plugged in then.
Oh, it's not.
It went off of the reading that he read from the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically was talking about, like, that's what I said, the part, that's where I got that from the priest. When I was like, what did I just say? I just said something to you. Oh, about God, wash the hand washing. And he was like, that's important. That's not the most important. That's what the priest said. I'm like, basically, we're too caught up in the traditions of the world. The reason why are the Pharisees were worried about the hand washing is, yes, it was in the Bible, but because humans made that the focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That wasn't the intent with God's word. Yes, washing your hands is important. And he made a reference. He was like, washing your hands is very important because if you go to a restaurant, you see the waitress and the cook handling your food without washing your hands, you ain't gonna go back, are you? No, we're not. So yes, it may be important, but there's other important things. So he was saying, going to church is not enough just to be there. How many sinners go to church? Engaging in church, like listening, taking in the word, and listening to what you're meant to hear is the point of church. Not just going there. You going there is not getting you a seat in heaven. Like anybody can just walk in the building. That's not it. Like you have to be there.
Take something.
Yes, you have to engage. You have to listen. And that's where it started. That's what he was saying. And then that's when he talked about, that the reason why is because this world will corrupt you, basically. Like, just like even the Pharisees, they were pious people, but they got caught up in the wrong things. Because humans, they took the word and they found what was important in it. So instead of following human nature, you need to follow the word. And it's funny, I was like, because Taj keep mentioning how she think he was talking to her because he mentioned, like, we're working out. Oh, that's the other thing he said, too. He was like, these. He was like, we sit here, we scroll on our phones, and then, when we could be doing something, not even just our phones. He mentioned the game, he mentioned TV, and he said when we could be actually doing something meaningful. And he said by meaningful, it doesn't necessarily even be meaning in the Bible. You could be playing a game with your children. You could be, doing something that matters more to God than the little things. Because like he said, hand washing is important. It's not the only thing. So it's okay to scroll your phone. Sometimes it's okay to play the game, but don't get caught up in it. Don't let it consume you, because that is the easiest way to let the devil in. Because when you follow the world, you're not following the word.
Following the world, you're not following the word.
Yes. He didn't even say that I said that, but that's what he said. He meant when you're following the world, you're not following the word. So it's little things, and it's funny he said that because me and Tosh talk about it in Revelations. He tells us in the end, it's gonna be so subtle. It's gonna be things that seem so normal. The world makes seem so normal. That's why I honestly think it's gonna be like technology. It might be video games. It might be certain apps. It might be fake. It may be Twitter. They just turned Twitter to X.
I still say Twitter.
Me too.
I don't call that shit fucking X.
Me neither. Why would they say that?
What the fuck would you change it for?
Exactly.
Now I know it's bad when Facebook changed his name. That's just been Facebook since Facebook.
No, but they did change.
Well, the metaverse shit, right?
The one who runs Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg. Remember we seen the movie that was based off. It was Social Network.
Social Network. That's how he created.
Yes, that guy who we always confuse for somebody else. Michael Cera. That I don't give a fuck. That is Michael Cera. Yeah. You are him, and he is you.
Because even I'm saying in their names, I see both their faces. I don't care.
You know the guy too? He plays Lex Luthor. The Michael Cera, whoever the fuck he is, he plays Lex Luthor in the fucking Superman movies. The newer ones, I mean, not the Christopher Reeve one. Ooh, my bad. Christian Bale is Batman. DC. Don't hate me.
Christian Bale is Moses.
And he's the God. What was his name? The God Crusher. In that Thor: Love and Thunder. Put some respect on Christian Bale's name. He is such a versatile actor. He can play Batman, Moses. He played. I think he played a movie with Mark Wahlberg.
Look, I just want you to see this. I never do this with all these tabs.
Oh yeah, that's mine. That's my phone. I got fucking
only this
manga
one
publishing places.
Only this one, and that one's the Love Dare.
Yes.
She's laughing. She's watching my wife and kids.
I know. When I was pouring our drinks out, I was like, "Oh, my wife and kids again." They spin the block again. And then...
No, I ran in there thinking she's crying. She's laughing. Yeah, but all my tabs are biblical, except for the first one.
Yeah.
And the first one is the Love Dare. And technically, that's biblical to me because it's making you follow and love your spouse like God wants you.
And it was from a biblical movie. Granted,
because the way they go about love, they get it from God. Like the Love Dare is, it's like somebody read the Bible and you're doing challenges how God would.
That movie was good.
So good.
It's just it needed. We said his dad directed that or no?
No.
Okay, it was the first the thing we seen that his dad did. And that was pretty good.
That was Jenkins' dad. He was a writer. He wrote something that was based off of something we watched.
The Flight. I mean,
the Antichrist one.
The one with the guy
Left
from.
Behind. He wrote the books for Left Behind.
Yeah, the guy from Edie's husband from Desperate Housewives, the crazy guy, and then the other guy I know from Andromeda or Beastmaster or whatever. Yeah.
Books that those movies was based off of.
You know that guy? He does more Christian movies. The guy who was in that movie.
No, he's Christian.
Yeah, no, before because he was in other stuff. I didn't know he was Christian back. I didn't know.
No, he wasn't.
But
he always wasn't. But
he that's not the only one. He does he does like a lot of Christian movies, like that other guy, the guy who was in
That's the Douglas' favorite actor.
No, not him. The other the Flight, the Left Behind one. That guy, he wasn't always. He does more Christian stuff too. Is because before Andromeda wasn't about Christian. It was aliens. Shit, nothing. The furthest thing from God. You would say.
He was always Christian,
Yeah, but
he
he's
came into the field. He was like, I'm not going to do Christian content because one is cliche and two it sucks.
It doesn't.
But God,
but you gotta know how to appeal to people.
And stuff, but
Well, yeah.
He said
what?
He kept,
That's true.
he said God just kept pushing him towards Christian content.
Because most Christian movies you've seen, the budget is bad.
He realized that God was telling him that he was going to break the barrier.
He did.
And he was going to make good Christian content.
Look at his
stuff that's not corny.
That stuff is not corny. It don't look cheap.
Not at all.
The acting is phenomenal.
Right.
Even Nicodemus, he was in a movie. You want to be for real? No, I've seen him before. He was in other stuff before this. I've seen him before. I swear.
He's good.
Yeah, but that's my point. He got him. But then everybody, I never heard of anyone else, but they act like they've been in the game for years. Like a Christian Bale, or even John, the guy who played Jesus and
they aren't really religious, but these people really are.
No, the ones on The Chosen are.
They're being fueled by God.
Yeah.
So they're even better anyway. They're praying to God. That's what I was saying, and I know you didn't, because you were too bullheaded. You really should have prayed that God helped you catch her, and you probably would have caught her.
Mm-hmm.
I know you didn't. I could tell you were just too angry, and you were so mad. And that was me too when I first started. I would get angry, and I would forget everything about God. I'd be too angry. But that's when you need to love Him more.
Yeah.
When you learn to do that, then you'll see the shift.
We did.
But
L'chaim, Kampai, Salute, and cheers to the King of the Universe.
When you learn how to put Him in everything, then your life is going to be way different. And literally stuff like that too. Because that shows Him yes to you. You thinking He doesn't care about us. He's a gay. No, that shows Him that you rely on Him for everything. Even if it's something that's not important, you know God can do it. That's what that shows Him. That to Him, He's so important to you that you need His help in everything you do. That's what I realized. That because I used to think that too. He's gonna get annoyed with me. I'm praying for something stupid. Not to think about it. No.
Yeah.
Life. God is my life. So I pray to Him for everything.
I just don't think something like this is important enough.
That's what I said too. But it shows your dedication. It shows how everything.
If that's the case, I would have been like, "Yo, God," I would have asked Him to pray for me yesterday when I thought the game that you see me, I was winning when you was I lost at the end of it.
It shows Him that everything you do, He's still on your mind.
I just didn't think praying to Him for something. This is not. It's the furthest thing from important.
Do you know how
it's
a game. When you had that escape when you found the door when you went down that well?
No. Oh, you mean the one where we was like, "Oh shit, it's right there."
Yes.
Oh no.
When I prayed.
Yeah, that was God. I mean,
that.
You can argue and say that it's not because it's well, if you know that map, I don't know the map.
No, pause.
So that's how I feel it's God for me.
You don't know the map, but pause. How many times have you randomly had to fall in a well?
Oh yeah, and I never.
Have you ever ran into that door?
And it was open.
Have you?
The basement exit.
Have you?
No.
Even when it wasn't open, have you ever fell and that door been right there again?
No. That's never. Yeah, I find it now, but I've never.
Exactly.
That was the first and last time that ever happened to me.
I was praying. I was like, "Ooh, God."
Oh, that was so. Oh, you couldn't have drawn that up. That was so movie like.
To remember when you fell, you
I tell you, that was so movie like. That's the last 5 minutes of a movie right there.
That was.
I think it was Anna too, wasn't it? No, it was Maria.
I was like, Lord, please help him make it to. Please help him find this exit. Please help him find this exit. And you fell. You had to. And I was like, and I said that. I was like, you have to just go down there, Warren. You have.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah. You said that, and you found the exit.
Shit, I think it was Maria asked. Either Maria or Connie.
It was Connie.
Fuck,
I remember it was Connie.
I'd have felt more better with Maria.
It was Connie.
But yeah, that shit was.
But yes. Put Him in everything you do, and He would put you in everything you do. He will put Him first. He will put you first. Honestly, He listens to everybody. But when you half follow him, he half listens. He doesn't make, if you don't make
Here it
him a
is.
priority, he
Mhm.
doesn't make you one. Like, yes, and don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean, like, some stuff he still will have a timeline for. So some stuff you pray for, there is still going to be a wait time. That doesn't mean you follow him. You're going to get everything you want right away.
Mhm.
But a lot of times, the little stuff that you're just, like game stuff, that's
Mhm.
not bigger to your, like that detrimental to your big picture, that'll help him real fast. Because you're proving you're putting him first, he'll put you first. But you still, some stuff like you pray for will still have a timing. Because, you know, he works, you know, he has to work.
I mean, he has a schedule. I mean, he has.
Absolutely, and he already has a plan.
He got a billions of people prayer.
Right,
Yeah, that
right.
kind of remind me of it might be blasphemy, but
He knows your heart, so you
Bruce
don't mean it as blasphemy.
Bruce Almighty. Specifically the one you remember, the one with all those emails
That's my favorite part.
that he was
And
getting,
he was
all those prayers and
no,
stuff.
the reason why is my favorite part.
Yeah, I don't know if it's blasphemy or not because I don't know
it's not blasphemy. He
how.
knows your heart.
Like, yeah.
But the part that part is my favorite part because at first he was just hearing everything.
Oh yeah.
All the prayer, he was like, "No, I can't handle this."
He was like, oh yeah.
He was like, "Give me like put it in a file cabinet or something." And then remember the file, he opened it and it literally shot him.
Yes.
And then he was like, "Try posting those," and it was literally too many. And then he was like, "Okay, how about email?" And then that's when email worked.
I remember that. Yeah. It was.
You see what
I remember
mean?
that. Yeah.
Been pushing me to him for so long. What if the movie I found out Dallas Jenkins directed? I had that. We watched that movie. You don't remember? I know you probably don't remember, but you remember the end? It ended at a train station, the bus station, and the bus was looping around and stuff. Like it was that movie. He was like really rich. Debbie Ryan from Jesse, she was in it. She ended up being his daughter, but in the dream, he was a really rich businessman. And something happened, and he woke up, and he was a pastor, and he had a wife.
Yes.
And he had 2 kids.
Yeah, he had no idea what happened. Yes, yeah.
And he realized it was about to go away, but then he started to. Dallas Jenkins directed that movie, and I love that.
He
movie.
did more.
He did
besides
lot more.
this.
He did a lot more movies. He has a lot of biblical movies and stuff like that. Him and Angel Studios.
Why don't they wait? We gotta buy them.
Some of them.
Or we just gotta just.
That I had on DVD. Yeah, that movie's old.
Now I remember. I thought we seen it on TV.
We did because
we're not TV, but
gone.
no.
But yeah, we did. We watched it on a computer.
No, because I remember that he was two completely different people. Throughout the movie, he was a rich guy. He woke up as a pastor.
Remember, God let him keep it.
No, yeah, the guy.
He was at the bus station.
The guy from Charmed was it? No, not Charmed, but the other biblical movie he was in. He always plays somebody biblical. The short white guy. He's a
Wait a minute.
Was
his wife Lassiter's wife from Psych?
You mean the one who was
Marlo,
the one she was a criminal and then she got out.
Marlo was if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, I think yes, because we were watching Psych still around this time. I think you're right. I think you're right.
But there's more than one what if I can find it. Yes, that's Marlo. I just popped in my head.
Because this is it. That's the guy. He's like the guy that Douglas like.
Angel before in another movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you about. I don't know the name of it. That's what I'm talking about. He does. Yeah, and this is the guy. He's in the one with Evie's husband.
I loved movies.
Left Behind.
Think about it. I've always loved movies like that.
Yep.
Like godly movies that didn't God, I always loved God and I didn't know it. Like that's my point. Like God was pulling me towards Him and I was pushing away.
No, yeah.
I'm so happy that I'm here now, but I just wish I would have did it
sooner. Kevin Sorbo.
Do you want to do that?
That's the stuff that you did. That you go.
They're the same Wednesday nights.
Now, I mean, honestly, I feel bad for leaving with the kids. Is that?
No, you would probably all come.
Oh.
If you go, I would be your sponsor. And the sponsor's supposed to come, so me and the kids probably come with you.
Oh. Mm. No.
What?
It wasn't Beastmaster. It was fucking Hercules he played.
He's in Soul, too.
This came on the same thing as Xena.
He was the angel, the old white guy.
Yeah.
He was Mac in Cars. The truck.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yeah, yes, he was.
He's Ham in Toy Story. The pig.
Oh, yeah.
Pig. And he's Yeti in Monsters Universe. He was Fritz in Inside Out 2.
Oh, shit. You didn't tell me Ryan Gosling played young Hercules in the series. I'm staring at this young cat right now.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I know Ryan Gosling, bro. The Notebook changed my life, so I know this kid. I mean, I know this guy. You didn't tell me. 98?
I remember that, yeah.
Are you kidding me, bro? He's... Really? One of his first things?
comedy movie that you watched me that you actually loved.
Oh, yeah, I love The Notebook.
You watched them to get in my pants, but...
Yeah, but
that's the one you cry, you actually...
Yeah, because it was fucking sad. Like, I want to watch it again, because we haven't seen it. We should watch it tomorrow.
We should watch it with kids, yeah, we should.
I love Ryan Gosling. His new movie's out now. The Fall Guy. And he's in that movie. We gotta rewatch it because you were pregnant when we seen it. The Gray Man with because you don't even remember fucking Chris Evans being in there, being in there. You don't. Yeah, I'm telling you. You'll remember it because it's good.
I fell asleep on that movie.
No, you did, but we started it twice. You technically seen it the second time, but you don't remember because you were pregnant still. Watch. You'll like how you.
Underminer and Incredibles 2.
Who?
The
White Angel Man?
Yes.
The Underminer? The guy at the end of the movie before it's like, yeah. Oh shit.
He played a voice in Coco.
Who? He's Hispanic, isn't he? Juan, if we watch the movie, we can figure it out.
No.
We got you. No, I haven't seen it in quite some time. Hercules, the Legendary Journeys, and Xena, Princess Warrior. Yeah.
Who the hell is Fritz in Inside Out? They're in the first and the second one.
Oh.
And he's in it. He's them. Like, who is that?
Yo, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, they had a cross. This is the one I told you the last time. It had a crossover with Xena, the Princess Warrior. No, it was Hercules, the legend, the young Hercules joints had a mashup, had a crossover with Xena, the Princess Warrior. I remember I used to watch this shit on the WB, the same channel that came on Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah, it came on. It came on, I think, after, and I loved it. I mean, I think it was too mature for me because I was immature then around that time. But oh yeah, Sex and Nudity was mild. That's definitely what. No, but it was the action. I really did like the show.
Brave. Yeah. He played Gordon. I don't know.
Oh, that's that Brave. At the movie where her mom turns into a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only seen. Honestly, no, I've never seen it all the way through. That's why it was one of those movies that I would put on for the kids, and I would see bits and pieces of it every time. But this is one that I didn't see enough of it.
That construction worker in Up.
Oh yeah. Wait. The one who was like who said hi to him. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's him. I hear it.
He was in Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut.
That one has Christopher Reeves in it still. Superman.
Yep.
Don't remember.
Yep.
Don't remember. I gotta watch.
Hackman was Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I know him. I know Gene Hackman is Lex Luthor, but no, I haven't seen it. And no, they have it on I think they have the Superman collection on Max because it's with DC and all that. How Disney got all the Marvel
He was
movies and shit.
the Underminer in the first Incredibles too.
Oh shit.
And in the video game.
Oh yeah, I play that on my friend's Xbox.
Games.
Yeah, I played the Incredibles on my friend's Xbox. It was fun. I didn't have a PlayStation. I don't think did Incredibles have PlayStation 2 then? Was it on PlayStation 2 then? Point was I think no, I had a PS2. I just didn't have that game. Yeah, that's what it was.
He played the Yeti in Monster Inc.
Oh, the one who was like, yeah, that is him. That is him.
He's good.
Yeah, yo, he's good.
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away. No, that's a Japanese movie, right? No, I've never played that for him.
He was in that.
Oh, because that's the dubbed version. That's why I wouldn't listen to it anyway.
70s show.
Yeah, I remember him being on there.
Touched by an Angel.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
He was in Bug's Life.
Who was he?
He was the flea.
He looked like him too.
He played Santa Claus and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. This is why
This man-
man's face looks so familiar, because he was little in everything I've seen.
He's yeah.
He was Ham in all the Toy Stories too, by the way. He was in an episode of Sister. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the
He was a
Science
regular
Guy.
on Cheers. That's where he got his start.
Oh.
That was his like, well, not his breakout, because he did a hell of a lot of things before that, and that wasn't his start. But that was one. He was in 269 episodes, so he was definitely regular on it though. But he was in that show Wings. Oh shoot, Wings technically. The character in that show Wings about playing, he played the same character in Cheers.
Oh.
So his character started on that show. It was one of those things like. The Love Boat. He was in an episode of Magnum P.I. Man, is he still alive? Okay, sorry. 1979 was his first thing. He did a movie called The Rick.
Yeah, I'm on that Kevin Sorbo's guy's thing. He does nothing. Another movie. And God Made Man.
About a mob. There was a mob hit on this straight man. So he hides at a homosexual bathhouse because.
Oh. Okay. A homosexual bathhouse. God, you piqued my interest now with that shit. Like.
Shoot, Treat Williams was in this movie.
Who was that again?
He was in that episode of SVU when he played that football player.
The head injury. Yeah, though he raped somebody, but they was like, oh, he don't remember.
No, he technically didn't, because rape.
I think that's bullshit. He still should have went down for that.
No, because they thought he was faking.
Me too. I thought
they literally proved rape is a state of mind. If, like, for example, I know you hate when I bring him up, but could Lenny of Mice and Men, could he rape somebody?
No. I mean, yes. I mean,
that exactly.
He could have, but
exactly.
Yeah.
But would he have knew? And would he have just
no? Something like Lenny, no.
That's how he was.
He would have had no idea that he was doing that to somebody.
He had so many times in his head that he had no idea what was going on.
I mean, he was a quarterback.
Of time, he knew he was hiring a prostitute.
But he didn't know he was raping them. Yeah, I know.
No, he didn't rape anybody. It was statutory. He didn't rape anybody. It was statutory. But he really was so messed up, he couldn't look at her and say, yes, I think she's 15. He really could not tell. So it really wasn't rape. Like, he was so messed up she said, I'm 18, he believed she's 18. Like, and they proved that. Even Olivia proved that. Like, his brain, like, the condition he had, he was given from so many concussions. He couldn't, it was kind of like Sheldon. He can't read, like,
people's emotions.
He believes what you say.
Yeah, it's like if you say you're fine, you're fine.
Right.
He's not going to ask you
So it really
3-4 times like any other person would.
He's dead.
Who?
He died. Oh my gosh.
Wait, let me see.
Treat Williams, he died.
He's like for real dead?
June 12th, 2023, a year ago. He died last year. He was 71.
Damn.
What happened? It wasn't even sickness or old age. It's a motorcycle crash.
Oh. The fuck is his old ass driving a fucking motorcycle?
What's even fucked up? The person who killed him was a fan. That's like me accidentally
A
hitting
fan killed him?
Yes,
Oh. Oh, he probably.
Yes, he knew when he came.
No, that fan. Think about it.
He knew who he was. He's like, he
killed this guy.
Yeah, because he pleaded guilty. He was like,
I'm not even about to do.
Because he's a fan. He didn't mean to kill him. Like,
He killed. Oh, I got goosebumps. I'm serious.
look at my legs.
I see him. I'm just thinking like you killed. You killed the guy that you're who on accident. It's not like you obsessed over him. It was like you don't have no one will, and then you're like
killing LeBron or something.
yeah. I mean, like the people that always fucking going to somehow go to Chris Brown's house all the time, and they kill him because it's upset. Yeah.
It's just like, because when he's 71, I just assume he got sick, but it's worse.
It's when it's when people are like, I'd rather them die just because of their age rather than,
To be honest, that's the only thing you're supposed to die.
Such as historic inflation, illegal immigration.
Dang, Kevin Sorbo got an X too. I mean, a Twitter too. I followed him already. He has a link tree.
Oh, and he was starting on a new show. He was in a new show. He was in something that's gonna come out posthumously now, obviously. He's dead.
Do you collab with guys then?
Yeah, of course.
Wait, so then how are you virgin?
Because it's for work. I'm filming. It's kind of like a tax write-off. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Like, I've lost track of that.
So with that logic, that means you can cheat on your wife or your girlfriend as long as you record it.
That's because it's Kevin Sorbo's Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
Moms and dads,
he played the same person in the 1978 Superman.
The one before Christopher Reeve?
No, that's Christopher Reeve too.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot that nigga.
Gene Hackman was still on.
Hey guys, welcome back to my little studio. Let's talk about the Olympics. If you don't know what happened, the Olympics allowed a biological miss COVID.
He played first controller.
Dude, you know what I knew? There was trouble with anyone that came to our country.
I gotta see the first one again.
But he played in all of the ones.
No, I'm saying I don't remember because the old ones I only seen like once or twice, and then that was it.
He played first controller. Two.
Pelican Hills outside of Newport Beach, California, playing in a shooter called. Moms and dads, there's a war out there to emasculate your sons.
Let's get ready for this trailblazing 11-year-old drag kid who RuPaul is calling the future.
There's dresses, dolls, and rainbows thrown at them. But do you want your sons to model their masculinity after this? As an actor, I've seen the power of covert agenda. And I will.
You want things like.
Hey guys, welcome back to my little. I miss COVID.
I know. Dude, you know what I knew? There was trouble when anyone that came to our country didn't have to get a vaccine. And I go, if you're telling me I can't go to work, but everyone coming in doesn't have to get one, I go, well, once we found out what Fauci said, we Okay, I'm sorry. If you've had 2 boosters and 2 vaccines, you can get and give COVID to another guy who's had 5 vaccines and 4 boosters. What's the difference between a vaccine and a booster? I don't know. It's just more vaccine, but booster sounds better. Anyway, a guy with 25 vaccines would get and give COVID to another guy with 25 vaccines.
Moms and dads, there's a...
It's so crazy seeing people when I
He
was
just
like
said God
10.
is wrong, and he's Moses, though, and he still made him who he was because he said that not knowing.
It's different when you know, when you just say it out of,
That's what I was saying
but
about
you
like
don't
when I was
know.
like, there's a time for hate, and you probably
Yeah, that's why I had to. That's why I said that again. I'm like, what do you mean? It's a.
because
So you say it's
like
all right. It's all right for me to hate somebody, but
because
during
like
the situation.
how he said, Jesus said, what's in your heart matters the most. So if somebody's pretending to be good, and you realize there's nothing but hatred, evilness in their heart, then that is a time to hate. I'm guessing. I don't want to assume. But look, let's go. I'll go back a little too far.
I called my man's out.
Yep, I was gonna say, you see it in his face?
You look like okay.
Right.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Because and you know what's funny? He gets all them out and gets them back to Canaan. God told him that he's getting back to Canaan. And the person was telling me
It's only 20 minutes
I
in.
know, I realized that.
And it's a 2 2.5 hour.
I know, I was gonna tell you at 2:30, but you seen it. I'm sorry, I keep on. I'll try.
No, I'm doing both. I'm still like.
Oh wait, okay. See, the God of Abraham, that means Abraham would already happen. You know what I mean? I want to watch, like, I really want a movie to see, like, God create the world, create Adam and Eve, and, like, go from there.
How come nobody's ever done that? Well, I know because God is not a figure, so it's like you can't cast him to somebody.
Without blasphemizing.
You can't, is CGI? You pray to God and say, I don't know, shit, I don't know what to say.
A lot of people just they won't pray. That's the point. The people who would do this movie, they would do it, and they would do things to the movie that make it so it's like the media loves it instead of actually making it accurate. Like, and that's the problem.
Come on, Dallas, make a God movie. I want to see this dude make the world. Shit, that'd be sweet.
It's him. See? You seen that? They already told him that it was him. What's yours? Look. Look at his face and look at them. Look. him like, it's him.
Yeah, and there's other people.
Yeah, they were like, that's because God told them. They're only doing this and they're being patient. They've been enslaved for 400 years. But God's telling them soon. He keeps saying soon. Me and Ty's love to talk about how God's idea of soon it makes me mad.
Now I'm gonna ask God, be like, yo, when you say soon, you mean like 600 years? Is your soon?
Somebody asked that. They did. The part where Tamar broke Big James's roof.
Yeah.
The lady, remember, she was like, you mentioned the parable about the fish. He was like, you said soon. How soon? And then instead of actually saying, that's when he started talking about the parable about how the servants wait at the door so they're prepared. He basically was saying, you never know. Just be prepared.
Okay.
Like, that's what he said.
Just wait on it.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Wait a minute.
That's when I was being whipped.
No, is that Aaron Paul?
I think so, yeah. I don't know him, but
From Breaking Bad, who played Jesse?
I think that's the name I've seen. I don't know him, but I think, yeah.
Aaron. That voice, me and Tavon could tell you who that is.
Aaron Paul.
Tavon could tell you who that is because he should have been watching Breaking Bad with me during that time, but he was.
You had Tavon.
No, I didn't have him do nothing. He just was always around me.
Warren, you were the older person. So
I know. It was my fault. Because he would be like, it was this one part he would always say. It was.
See, you liked it.
Yeah, I did because it was like a little brother I never had. So it was like it was the one who was like some bitch or something. He would say.
Bitch. That's where you're.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah. That's where we got it from. It was from there. Oh, I corrupted that boy. I did, but
yeah, he acts just like you back then.
I know, and that's just bad. It's worse.
Yes, because it's worse
because he doesn't have anybody to he doesn't have you.
Yes, because now he feels like you did. He don't want kids. He just wants to fuck around and be
He's me if I didn't have a family.
Yes, and he never wants one. That's what he says. He doesn't want one now probably because of us. Because he feels I took you away from him. I think that's what it is.
Oh, yeah, because when we start to have them, it's when I would be like, nah, Tavon, you can't come up here right now. Or, yeah, but then something would happen, and then I would purposely not tell him. I feel bad for that.
Yes, I think it's our fault.
I did. It was a lot of times we were married. Like, we can't, like, we were trying to.
I know.
Trying to fix us, too, on top of everything else. But
I feel bad because he was going through
yeah, he was. He needed a male, and I was there, but I had a family. I chose you. Yeah, because before that, me and Tavon was always hanging out all the time. He would come from his mom, from back there, we play catch, play the game, stay up till 3 a.m, all that. And then once I got married and then had kids, the whole, Warren, you want to go, can I play the game upstairs with you? No, not today. And I'll be like, oh, maybe tomorrow.
Tell him he can come over and play.
Yeah, I should, because I think about it, I feel, because a lot of times I just didn't feel like it. I just felt that I wanted to play either by myself or just not with him and just,
or you don't want to hear me complaining.
Yeah, because it was that, because it was like, I know a lot of times it was like, why would you tell me that he could come up here? You know, I wanted us to be just us, and yeah, and I fucked that up too, and got you upset with that.
Now he never wants to get married or have kids.
Yeah, I fucked him up because not because I chose you over him, it's just how I went about it. I just literally just ghosted him at some points, and yeah, I didn't realize what effect it had on him then, because I was thinking about myself.
You was at that impressionable age.
Yeah, and I was never thinking about that. I was thinking about myself, really. And even then, with us, it was still you know. Yeah. I hope he changes because I don't want him to be like he don't want to have kids because I don't even
I know
like.
that's how he feels. And I feel like if he gets somebody pregnant, it's gonna because
That's what I'm afraid of.
because
So.
Tavon, the way he said, because I said that because Taylor was like, you know,
He's
you
gonna
look
be
at
a.
somebody. He was like, no, I'm not having kids, bro. He was like, I'm not having kids. And she was like, but you're a man. What if you? He was like, I'm not having kids. So he's basically gonna tell a girl that's not mine.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid. He's gonna like, dude, that's your kid, bro.
Yes.
Like Tavon, that looks like you, bro. That fucking head, bro. That's not your kid.
Your fucking head, bro.
That's not your kid. Like, come on, man. You can't do that. I should. I need to. He's at an age he needs a father. He needs a father figure.
Yeah, but what you gotta realize now, he's hurt.
I know.
And he's not gonna tell you.
I know he's not because
he's 22 now.
He's a grown man.
But also, Warren, you were his best friend, and you haven't talked to him in years.
Yeah,
So you reached out to him at first. He's gonna do it.
He's gonna be like how I was when I know how he's because that's how I was.
I don't care. Yeah.
I see him because I was him. I get it. I get it.
No,
you know.
I know. I see him. When I was there to take, I see you.
I get it. He's yeah. And it's not Booney.
But he's still
it's not even. It's
because the way he was with Riley, he took Riley.
Because it's not because it's you too. It's not just me, because obviously, yeah, he sees me around my kids and everything, but it's not just that's you, because he's your nephew at the end of the day. He's my nephew by marriage, but he's yours by blood.
Like Riley loved him, he chilled.
Exactly, and he's like they're at that age, they're the biggest judge of character.
He was like that. I was like, he loves Riley. He was like, he's so cool. It was like he chilled me for a while. He did. He fell asleep.
He's good, yeah, and that's how I was good with kids, but I didn't want them. What's his I forgot his name.
And I think because
Whitney's what's his name? Ariane? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that was my son before I even had one. Yeah, and he doesn't even remember me. I know he doesn't. I don't even gotta ask. I know he does. I'm like, dude, I was your dad before you, I was him, dude. And he looks like my son. He looks like him.
He looks like Wyatt.
He looks like Wyatt. And I'm thinking about it now, especially at that age.
Lighter, he looks like, yeah.
He looks just like him, but lighter.
He does the cheeks too.
Yeah. He looks like Austin too, which is weird.
Yeah, so I think that's what Chang is doing. He's not, he's dating, obviously, but he won't get close because, like you said you didn't want kids, and you met me, you fell in love, and everything changed. He refuses to put his heart in it, so he's hurting. He's hurting girls' feelings. He's being dirty. He's doing what he thinks you should have done.
Yeah. No, I'm laughing because it's like the boys.
He's not putting nobody over his friends because he felt, yes. I wanted to tell you
it's hard.
There with Honey. That's what I noticed. This is the one I was talking about when Take Mom was there. It's just so hard. I didn't know how to bring it up because I knew you would blame yourself.
No, because I couldn't blame it on Booney because he was in jail half the time, and then when he did come back, he wasn't really there.
To make me happy.
No, but I have a wife. I have a wife. You gotta prioritize that. I know, but we were at a different place then. If you were how you were now, you would have been like, tell that boy to come up here. You know what? Why he up here? Let's order some pizza. Let's make a thing out of this. That's how you would have been.
That's why.
If you were, my ribs are shaking. I'm cold.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, I think it's you. You just upset upset.
My ribs are shaking.
Because now I'm more upset because it wasn't even when we first got married. Because remember, we would take him to football practice and go to.
No, yeah, you would, yeah.
He feels like our own kids replaced him. Like, and now I feel like, because that's not even just you.
No, I know, I remember because we started to do more stuff with him. When you got your car.
Yes.
We started to do. We did. We were like, no, we'll take him. No, don't worry about Jacob. We'll pick him up too. Don't worry about it. Me and Warren not doing anything.
We had a kid and it changed everything.
I feel so good.
I know.
I don't feel sick. It's just my fucking ribs keep shaking.
Because that happens to me when I'm talking about stuff like this. And
I feel uneasy. Yeah, because I feel like it's my fault the way that he is now.
It's my fault too, and it's mostly my fault because you wouldn't have done that to him if it wasn't for me. He's part of my collateral damage, and I need to make it right because my old self ruined him, and now I'm this person, and I'm different, and I need to not fix him, but I need to fix his life.
Yeah, when this dude come over, I gotta make sure I got money so I can just buy food. That's his love language.
Remember,
No, it's not. Oh, that's his food. Is his love language in general. Yeah, I'll probably cook him some fucking.
And I would make him steak subs every year for his birthday until we had kids. I owe him like 1,000 steak subs.
Yeah, I probably won 1,000 games of Madden or 2K that I promised that I would do. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's.
Now you're a grown ass man.
He was doing it. He was doing it before.
I was about to say, and yes.
Let's be honest. 2K, he.
Maybe not now.
No.
Because you play now.
No, I mean, he got some games. He got because towards the end, he got he used to light my ass up with Cam Newton and the Eagles. Because that's the game he would play more on his off time when he wasn't around me. Because he had it at his house. So he got better at that. So when he come over to ours, he'll bust my ass, And then with 2K, he'll bust me a little bit, but he wasn't playing 2K a lot like that. So I was still I would get one over on him. Especially when I picked the Heat. Or all-time Heat, and then he would pick all-time Warriors or all-time OKC because James Harden and KD was his people. KD was his man's. Remember? I remember because mine was always LeBron, and we always get into the heated battle discussion about how he thought KD was always better. And I'm like, nah, bro, what you talking about, man? Bron is way better. And he had his KD sneakers, I remember, and then he told me that they got stolen from him, and I felt really bad about that. And, I was not, it wasn't my fault. But I remember those are the sneakers he always went to the court in. We always go outside to play football. And then, he told me them just got stolen or something, I think. I'm like, I get it, because when I was in high school, my sneakers got stolen in my locker. That shit sucked, bro.
Good morning, Carl.
Good thing it was a Catholic school.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
Him.
Sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
We've seen him in something. The guy plays.
That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Look at him. We've seen him before. The real version of him.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I just don't.
She asked me about the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I ain't finished yet because I keep pausing.
Not because we keep having revelations and shit. That's why we keep having
revelations.
Oh, Yep.
And that's what she did. When I was reading something about Revelation, when you
That's it. Yeah, I know.
She had a revelation.
Yeah, you like her eyes got like bugged out
Because no, and she was
she just
right,
had like
when she mentioned it,
come to Jesus moment
I
or
was
something.
like, oh my gosh, because last week on Wednesday we had Bible study. We talked about in Revelations, God appoints 2 witnesses during the end of times, and for 3 years, these 3.5 years, these 2 witnesses. Kind of like in The Chosen, you know how they like just stand up in crowds and speak.
No.
They do that in like gospels, but this is when the world only has 144,000 good people. So he gives them power to like the crazy, like he get power to kill everybody who's trying to kill him, and stuff like that for 3.5 years. But then after that stuff, the world kills them. Hangs them in the square and lets everybody look at their body for 3 days because the way the world, the mark of the beast, convinced